Good morning, dears. Our today's topic is death penalty. First of all, in this video, like the other videos, you are most welcome. Listen me carefully, and after that video, try to discuss and feel what is right, what is wrong. It is very easy to say that it is essential, it is necessary, it is required, and it is not required. But this is a very serious point and serious issue for us. And I think you can't say easily the capital of the sentence of capital is required or not required. Because on this topic, if you say anything, it shows your criteria. What type of thinking do you have in your mind about the criminals? And this is very important subject. And I think in your youth age, especially, everyone thinks capital punishment should be sure. But if you think, imagine that casually, by chance, you are involved in this matter, and a member of your family relatives also include in this matter, but he is innocent, and due to some wrong informations, he is caught in this matter, and court announce for your family member death penalty, sentence of death penalty. Then in these circumstances you have no chance to save this person. What will you do? So if we think something broad, then the option of death penalty, definitely we will, or we may select an option that what is right, what is wrong. Before coming the point, we should know what is the death penalty, what is the capital punishment. And after that, we will discuss on this point what is right, what is wrong. Then I am going to tell you, first of all, listen me. Our today's point is, should capital punishment be banned? Should capital punishment be banned? In Hindi, we can say, क्या मौत की सजा को बंद होना चाहिए? कैपिटल पनिशमेंट मीन्स मृत्युदंड, मौत की सजा. Is there any option? If you or if our court can replace this punishment into any type of other punishment, is there any option? Today's point tells us, and after the discussion, we should get the right option. We should get at a fixed judge what is right and what is right option, and is it absolutely right to be punished as a death penalty? What are the laws? What are the plus point? Now all these points will be discussed in this video. Then, my children, should capital punishment be banned? I think now you have understood the meaning of capital punishment. Capital punishment means death penalty. Capital punishment means death penalty. It we can say in Hindi, मौत की सजा, मृत्युदंड. Clear the point? Clear the meaning of this line? Should capital punishment be banned? But today's point is, it should be and it should not be. Capital punishment should be or capital punishment should not be. And in how many countries? And in how many countries we will try to know this punishment is or not, and what is process in another countries also, and what are the results of this such type of punishment in our society. How can we feel? How can a normal person also feel? All these points are in this video. Then we know what is death penalty. First of all, on the basis of these lines, first line tells us known as death penalty. Capital punishment is known as death penalty. Capital punishment is another name of death penalty. It is final sentence. Sentence means, you know, my dear students, saja. Sentence means saja. I am going to tell you most of the words that you feel hard in Hindi also, because some of the students met me before this video and they appeal that I should say in Hindi something also. So I am going to tell you according to them. Known as death penalty. Death penalty means capital punishment. And what type of matters for which death penalty is required? What type of matters? Then we can say for heinous offenses. Heinous offenses. My dear students, in we can say in Hindi, घृणित अपराध, heinous offenses, जघन्य अपराध. We can say serious crimes. Understand my language? Death penalty is always for heinous offenses, serious crimes in our society. And what is the process in other countries also? Then we can say the idea of death punishment dropped in 140 countries. Death penalty is completely removed from 140 countries. And what is the situation in other countries? It is written in 7. In 7 countries, it is continued. Death penalty, sentence of death penalty is continued in 7 countries, and 21 countries are using the death penalty for the heinous offenses, serious crimes, including India also. India is a country that believes in faith, religion, ideal thinkings, thoughts, but in some cases we are serious also. So in our country, including other 20 countries and 21 countries, including India also, we are using death penalty for the serious cases, serious matters. And what type of matters for which we are using the death penalty? Then we can say this punishment is for murder. You know, murder. Espionage. Espionage we can say in Hindi, jasusi. Espionage. Treason we can say in Hindi, desdroh. Treason. And mass genocide. Mass genocide we can say in Hindi, narsahar. So what are the matters? Remember always, my dear students, this is the main fact, and these are the points, these are the matters for which court announced for the sentence of death penalty. You should remember these points in your mind at the time of discussion, at the time of speaking. You should put your ideas. Then you say just only facts. You should try and you should speak in your language very factful, not the fantastic. Your ideas will be absolutely clear in your language. So I think you should say this punishment is for murder, this punishment is for espionage, this punishment is for treason, and this punishment is for mass genocide, not for the normal crimes. For the normal crimes and normal offenses is only very petition sentences, and this was the criteria and this was the meaning about capital punishment. But up to now, we are not clear this sentence is also requirement for the society or not. Then we know come on the point of discussion. Discussion means we can say, my dear students, we try to know what is the situation in favor and what is the situation in against. Why we need this type of sentence? Then we know it connect as deterrent. We can say deterrent, in Hindi we can say nivarak, rokthaam. If our society know that our crimes are as serious, then definitely punishment will be serious. Such type of feelings, such type of meanings, and such type of knowledge makes every person fearful. So definitely a normal as well as very powerful political powerful persons also come into this area, and they definitely strictly using their steps and will be working limitations. So it is essential for the security of society, country, and this is working for a deterrent. In such type of countries, Saudi Arab has very low rate, of the crimes. Saudi Arab has also adopted this sentence, capital punishment, and due to this, the rate of crimes is very low. And now come on the last point. For the value and morals of the society must be protected. The value and morals, it means we can say in Hindi, nitiyam. For the value and morals of the society that are, I think, protected, sure. So such type of works to save our country, to save our society, it is essential according to these persons that death penalty must be. But some of the other persons says they are completely against in this matter. Imagine that innocent persons, in some cases, sometimes the criminals are caught, but they are very poor. Imagine that we are caught, but we are very poor, we have no money, and we have no witness to justify us that I am innocent. So this problem will be increased, and I think the problem will be very big in some cases. Then an innocent person has been caught. It interprets society as a violent, and I think death penalty interprets, my dear students, व्याख्या करना. It interprets death penalty says our society, and death penalty provide a message to our society as a violent. Death penalty says us a man is violent, a man is bloodthirsty. This is not the good message for our society. We should spread our society the message of Mahatma Gandhi, truth, ahimsa, because we want to peaceful life. We don't want any type of thirsty life, bloodthirsty life. So if death penalty is continued in our society, then I think the message for the society is not good. and it is very revengeful. The innocent person's family always try to revenge because they were caught and they were innocent also. So they always try to revenge for the against party. And not proper method of reform. Imagine the criminal is real and we can say the sentence is also right. Death penalty is required in some cases, but this is not the final result because in such case the criminal have gone from their life and he has no chance for the reformation, and this is not good for other persons also. It may be also among these persons, if we make some different type of methods of reformation, the criminals can be improved also. But there is no chance in this matter. If you have death penalty, there is no chance for the criminal to any type of improvement. And life imprisonment is better option. According to such type of persons, life imprisonment is better option because it is for 14 years and it is sufficient time for a crime to improve the crimes, and it is good message for the society. Critical judiciary system, innocent persons can't manage any type of witness and they can't afford the costly system. So the critical judiciary system is also not for and not favor for the sentence of death penalty. Indian judiciary is not free from corruption and political power. Indian judiciary, Indian judiciary involved. I can say this is not my personal view. According to such type of thinkers, they think any one of the judicial persons of the judicial system or judges is corrupt, then I can, and they think the processing of justice will not be in favor of the innocent persons. So death penalty is not the proper option according to these persons. Then what is the conclusion? These are the points in favor, these are the points of against, and this is the meaning that are very clear. Then how can we handle this situation? What should we do? Then I think we should do, if we want to remove and improve such type of criminals, then the period of 40 years is sufficient. And we should change death penalty, or we can say sentence of capital, replace into 14 years span. It is sufficient age for a criminal, for a person. And in this duration, any person can't any improve, then I think, then we think, then our society think, our nation think, after that it is impossible, and the members of this family also impossible that they feel such type of guilty. 14 years of age is sufficient span for this person to improve their life, and I think it is a period of guilty for the persons that want to do such type of work in our society. So my dear students, this was the point. Should capital punishment be paid or death penalty is essential or not? Then I think you should prepare this point on the basis of these basic points and with the help of our book of Akash Defense Academy, including with the points, you may prepare your point for GD. Okay, thank you.